Alright, this video might get copyrighted because I've got the music playing in the background, but let me turn it down. Alright, so I'm going to be talking while I change my guitar strings. So if you just want to hear someone talk about life for 20 minutes or however long this takes before I fix the strings, then maybe I'll play something at the end of the video. But I have Louis Armstrong playing in the background there, and I've been on a Louis Armstrong kick for a minute now. So I'm going to probably need to watch a YouTube video on this before the only thing that's annoying as fuck about not having the tool is that you gotta turn the tuners. But I was talking to my friend and I was like, yo, did you just raw dog this? And he was like, oh shit, I guess I'm a pussy if I think I need the fucking tool to change the strings, so. But I figured, hey, if it's gonna take me a minute, why don't I just make a really long podcast style video with some nice music while I do this? So, the thing I like about these kinds of videos is that you can really, these types of videos are not for the people who are new. These types of videos are for the people who like me already and just want to see what I'm up to. So already I'm kind of realizing, oh my God, I just realized, bro, I don't have the tool to remove these. Oh shoot, came out with my finger. All right, fine. Let's see if we can do this. What I don't want is to get all the frickin' strings out and then I have no clue what's gonna happen here. I guess I'm like a pussy when it comes to changing strings because I have this tool at my parents' house where you put it on the tuner and it just cranks it for you. I don't know. Seems like I can remove these pretty easily. Interestingly enough, let's just change one string. How about that? We'll go string by string. Gotta look up the video though. If this music's good, Louis Armstrong. This is one video I used to watch. Thinking we just get all the strings out. It's probably really boring to watch. I'll tell you what though, walking, that's my new favorite hobby. I think walking is probably some of the most fun shit I do in my day-to-day, surprisingly. And I would have never thought that that would be the case, but it's totally the case. Whenever I go for a walk, bro, I'm just in my own lane out there. Throw on some headphones, just do whatever I want. G-string out. There we go. Looks like I'm doing this. I don't know why I had such a limiting belief before starting. So normally I get the phosphor bronze guitar strings. This time I went with 80/20 bronze and poly web coating as opposed to nano web. Maybe I could be a polyphenol, whatever sense that makes. At least my tuners aren't horrible quality. This is a Yamaha. Yamahas are like the Toyota of the guitar industry. They're just built to freaking last, man. Get rid of that shit. Imagine. I'm gonna pause the music. I'm really stimming out. Let's just do this at once and have some silence. Hold me close and hold me tight. I ate I'm coming out with a cookbook actually, but I ate what meal I call the satiator. It's ground beef. It is frickin', what else is it? Avocado. There's sweet potato. There is, shit, what else we got? Oh, fuck. Maybe the other hand will do better. Come on. All the other ones were so effortless. That's what these nails are for. Oh, nice. Let's go. One more, and we just turn. I'm really excited for these strings, actually. They're slick and fast. That's how we like it. Oh, that's a weird joke. Sorry for weird jokes on my channel. Sorry, not sorry. About to slap these new fucking strings on, bro. Man, this is exciting. See what they look like. Oh, oh, dude. These are sick. Now my fingers smell like the old strings. You want to be careful when you're unraveling this. It's kind of like a freaking bomb. So first things first, put the string in and put that in. Pull it, tug, pull it taut. Thread the string through. Then you give it some slack. Not too much, but not too little. This looks like a lot, but it's actually not that much slack. You crank it right there. I know this is not an actual tutorial, but I mean, shit, who cares? Hey, get back here. Sometimes you have to talk to the strings a little bit to make sure that they actually listen. And then now, this is where it gets pretty fun. If I had the magical tool, this part would go very fast. I gotta make sure I turn it the right way though. I don't really know. I'm turning it the right way. And this is something I used to think was really scary. It's not that fucking scary, bro. It's really fun to slap a new set of strings on there and better tone. Get a nice fresh tone again. In the terms of my channel, I'm gonna tell you one thing I really enjoy about guitar. It is a part of my toolkit. That's a thumbnail. That's sick. But it's what I use when I'm stressed. Sometimes I go for a walk. The best case is I can work out, but sometimes I've already worked out and I'm like, shit, I'm stressed. I always utilize action. So I like to go for walks. This is gonna be kind of sick. Oh, fuck, that just flew into the oblivion. Preview. I don't wanna keep the suspense going. Next one. Here we go. Got the A string. Again, close your eyes when you're unraveling. These things will explode and these things are sharp, all right? You do not want that in your eye. No, you don't. Not at all. This is some of the stuff. This is how you start talking when you don't talk to other humans. And it's fun. Let yourself be weird. All right, let's get slack. I did way too much on the last one. I always forget that. How much is too much? I never fucking know. But the way I the way I string my guitars, I'm not sure if it's hella niche or what, but I don't know. I really like it. The title of the video I watched is How to Lock Your Tuners. No slip, better tune. Then you just crank that fucking Soulja Boy. That's the thing about living home alone is you really start cussing. When you're a kid and your parents go to dinner at night and then you're left alone on the PS4, so then you can cuss. That's like every day when you live alone. And I'm only living alone for one more week. It's so sad. But it's gonna be the rest of my life, so I get some more time with my parents and I'm gonna sound fresh, bro. Just listen to the crispiness of this. These are warm, slick, and fast. Oh, how do I simultaneously tune these to the same note? All right. Let's hold this and then clip it so that it doesn't fucking fly off into oblivion. Fuck. Oh. This is fun, bro. I actually always have fun doing this, surprisingly. I hope somebody finds this entertaining. Someone's gonna watch this video. At least one person. They feel pretty light and really easy to play. That's what I like. I like light. I like freaking lightness. Again, we open up another string and we close our eyes because we do not want these fuckers hit us in the eyeball. One thing you don't want to be is blind. Nobody wants to be blind, bruv. I can tell you that. Maybe if you were born blind, sure, whatever, it's cool, but if you have to know what it's like to have vision and then experience the loss and the misery of not having vision, bruh, you're a trooper. Also, here's something every human needs. Every human needs a creative outlet. I think a lot of people have one, but having multiple, even freaking better. I've got guitar. I think jujitsu is a creative outlet. Creative with shit in jujitsu. I think I write. I like to write shit. What else do I do? Oh, I make podcasts. I film videos, of course. What else do I do for creativity? I feel like reading is almost creative. I know it's consumption, but I feel like your creative gears start turning when you read. It's kind of I feel like reading is almost a part of the creative process. For me, a lot of the books I read or a lot of the videos I make come from the books I'm reading. Just how it is. Dude, these are crisp. Feels like I'm at a guitar store with these freaking strings. It's only gonna get easier. That first string was the thickest string. Cool. Dude, look at how crisp these are. My old ones probably had so many vibes. 3 more strings to go. I bet whoever's watching this is enjoying it a lot. You gotta really mess with me to watch this video. Just being blatantly honest here. If you watch a 20 to 30 minute video of me changing my guitar strings and talking, you're the type of person I want on my channel, to be honest. I want viewers who will watch me do anything. I want your mom to walk by you watching this video and say, why the hell are you watching that? And you would have to be like, I don't know, Mom. I just want to watch this. I love this guy. That's what I like. Now, since we're on the other side of the guitar, this process actually flips, which is interesting. This has messed me up before. I just gotta think about it. There we go. No, there we go. Please don't tell me I do this wrong. I'm really hoping I don't. It's not the end of the world, it's just annoying as fuck if you do this wrong. I think you always want to turn them to the inside. I hope it's not opposite. I don't really remember. No, I think I'm good. Just thinking about it as I tune. Really just as I have tuned in the past. Who knows anymore? The more you do this, the more you start to just not care about it at all. The more you get into guitar, the more you just don't give a shit about gear or anything like that. I feel like that's every sport. All the noobs in every sport are so concerned with gear and basically just stuff they shouldn't be concerned with. You can literally hear it fall out of tune. Damn, that sounds good. You can literally hear it fall out of tune as you are turning the tuners, which is cray, bro. It's freaking cray. All right, 2 more strings to go. Yes, this is where we get to these silvers. I don't know, works. I don't know if I did it right or wrong, to be honest with you, but who cares? It actually gets more difficult the smaller the string is, just because you're working with something a little bit more, it's almost microscopic. Imagine trying to tie really tiny shoelaces. It's kind of what we're doing here. You don't want to do too much, and you also don't want to do too little. But at the same time, when you get to these lighter strings, a little bit goes a long way with the slack. This honestly doesn't take that much longer. These things are sharp as frick, by the way. It doesn't take that much longer without the tools that I have. I'm just being a pussy. I know. Ow! Frickers are sharp as a frick. Also, drinking more water will make you full as a Bulgarian split squat mogul. If you didn't know this, I'm actually a descendant of the ballsack mogul ancestors. And with that comes a lot of responsibility. Sure, most of you guys didn't know that. I don't mean to spring too much info on you. So, that's that. Holy fuck. Don't do this. Basically, the peg in the back there just plopped out. Very mysterious and weird. 1 more string. Wow, this is a long video. Genuinely, I don't want to tweak about the video. Again, I've been trying to get back to not giving a fuck with what I upload. I think this counts. Oh, motherfucker. What the hell? I think it's too small to cut. What the flick? Come on, you motherfucker. Oh, scissors are fucked. These strings are also really light. Pretty sure it's what I had on before, but hopefully that doesn't affect anything. Oh, I love light strings, man. Let me give you some tips for beginner guitar players. So, if you're new to guitar, the biggest thing with anything is consistency. But how do I be consistent with a guitar? There's a few things that I would say. Firstly, don't put your guitar in a case if you intend to actually play it. Yes, when you're transporting your guitar, cool, you can use a case. But if you actually want to pick it up and play it, don't put it away so that it's a bunch of effort to get it out. You actually want to make it as minimal effort as possible to pick up the guitar and play it. That's the goal with every habit I try to build. Is I try to make it as little effort as possible to do the thing. So jiu-jitsu, starting, I picked a gym that was really close, and that's kind of that. But with guitar, I made sure I had my guitar out at all times. So Put it near your bed, put it in your room, put it somewhere where you're gonna easily pick it up and play it. Put it on your bed, for goodness sakes. Secondly, this principle I learned a lot through guitar and hammered it into my brain. It applies to everything. If you really don't want to play guitar, but you need to play to get better, and you want to get better, but for whatever reason that day you just don't feel like playing, bro, pick it up and strum a few chords. Play one song, play for 5 minutes. It's all about staying familiar with building habits. It's about building the familiarity. There's also an aspect of you don't want to build up guitar playing as this massive dragon that you need to slay in your head. So doing a little bit each day as opposed to, oh, I need to sit down and practice for hours and hours, makes it a smaller dragon in your head. Makes you not afraid of the guitar. You're like, you pick this thing up all the time. Same with any habit. Gym, if you want to go for 10 minutes, do a 10-minute run outside your house. Just get used to moving. That's all it is. All strings are on. These strings feel light as shit. Hopefully these aren't too light, bro. Oh no, they're not that light when they're actually in tune. What was that? Also, how do you know what string is what note? Eat all day, get big, easy. After you get it mildly in tune, you do a nice little tug on all the strings. Make sure all your little things are secure. Do a little one of these on each string. Gonna come super out of tune. And just get it back. Do it one more time. Just get it used to. I wanna hold it inside you. I wanna take a breath that's true. You come apart and go back. Some kind of night to your darkness. Damn, these feel good, man. Let's go. Thanks for tagging along. This is me restringing a guitar. I wasn't gonna restring it till I went home because I was being a pussy, but now I just did, and I'm glad. So thanks to my friend Sarah Taba, because he was like showing me he just restring his with nothing. So get yourself some people who will, damn. Looking out the door, I see the rain fall apart. Parading in a way, sad relations, to shoes of water. Oh, it sounds so crisp. Strings feel good. And to hold on, to hold, to just break free and run. Sometimes the night is carried away when it feels like should be having his fun. Much too blind to see the damage he's done. But sometimes the man must wait see your sweet return. Will I ever learn it's not too late. The bed is made, open window lets the rain in. Burning in the corner is the only thing that dreams behind you within. Too young to hold on to old times. Fuck, this is where it gets into it. What is it? What is the main part of the song sound like? What is fucking lover you should have come over lyrics? Oh no, this is what it is. My mind's and yearns for a sleep that won't ever come. It's never over. My kingdom for a kiss upon the shoulder. It's never over. All my riches for smiles that against her. Know this part. It's never over. She's a tear that inside my soul forever. Maybe I'm just too young to keep good love from going wrong. Too late. Bro, new strings so fucking worth it. Holy fuck. I'll see y'all in the next one.